Believe it or not, whatever you see here, it's gonna be there.
Yeah.
Going shorter will not make the face looks fuller, because already the part that covers the face, it's gone.
Yeah.
Yes, your neck will be exposed a little bit, but it doesn't matter. We can keep something a little bit here covering the neck. Not covering fully, partially covering the neck. Just till here. But you're gonna wear a funky haircut.
I used to be a nice bob shape. It's not anymore.
Used to have it longer at the front.
Yeah, it used to be bob shaped. Yeah.
Did you used to have layers as much as you have now?
No,
Okay.
I didn't. This is what they did last time. Yeah.
So you had no layers
I
before.
had no layers.
It was
No.
longer at the front.
Yes.
How short used to be before?
I know cannot be like this. I understand, but at least I want a nice shape.
Okay.
Yeah, and a proper color.
Okay. So basically, let's talk about the haircut first, because it's the main thing that we have to work on today. There's a few things that you have to keep in mind. Any kind of bob haircut or straight haircut relies on the front, unless you have a really thick sides and they are full. If the sides they're not thick and full, means we have to rely on the front as well. When you have hair that's not that thick, either on the front or the sides, we need to rely on both to fill the sides. So when you have any kind of straight cut or bob cut, you have enough hair here to define the shape. When the hair gets layered, you eat this heaviness, you eat out of this heaviness, you eat out the length. When everything's short, you do the same thing. Many people, they think, okay, I can keep this part to frame the bob haircut, and I can go shorter at the back. But what's gonna happen is, you're gonna have short, long, short. And this long will not be there, will be behind the ears. So basically when I finish, your haircut will look like that.
I see.
Will look very weird. So we cannot rely on hair that's coming from here to frame a bob haircut.
Yeah.
So what I'm trying to say here, you cannot do a bob or a straight cut unless this gets longer,
Okay.
or you go properly short,
No, I don't want to go short.
something like that.
No. No.
Or you could go for a nice funky short haircut where I remove, because this is going to take a while to grow.
Yeah.
So what we can do, I can take all that up and give you even a little bit more layers at the back, so it's a funky haircut. And you wait for a year till this grows, because this is need a year.
Okay.
Because this is what's gonna happen. Your hair at the back is gonna still grow much faster than the top. It grows 3 times faster. So even if I cut a little bit now, within 2 months, you're gonna tell me the back is long again. Every time I cut the back, it grows, and the front barely moving. The other option would be, for people trying to grow their hair, is to ignore what's happening here at the back. Let it grow longer.
Okay.
Gets another 2 inches longer.
I see.
So what will happen when 2 more inches grow? The hair at the back, when you bring it forward, it's gonna sit here. So when the hair at the back sits here, it will fill up the front.
Okay.
So you're gonna look like you have hair here, but hair that's here is coming from the back, not coming from the front.
I see.
So your options are four. You either grow your hair and you ignore the fact that you don't like it now till the back gets longer. When the back gets longer and you bring it forward, it fill up here. Then if you waited 2 years till this part grow, the hair will look more balanced. Then you can go back to your bob haircut.
Okay.
Another option B is to go short.
I don't want to go short.
You don't want to go short because
No.
of the shape of the face?
Yes.
Because it's too much for you. I do understand. Believe it or not, whatever you see here, it's going to be there.
Yeah.
Going shorter will not make the face looks fuller. Because already the part that covers the face, it's gone.
Yeah.
Yes, your neck will be exposed a little bit, but it doesn't matter. We can keep something a little bit here covering the neck. Not covering fully, partially covering the neck. Just till here. But you're gonna wear a funky haircut.
Yeah. I don't want to go short.
Don't want to go short.
Sorry. Yeah.
Okay, so
I have a problem. Yeah.
okay, so what you're expecting me to do with the haircut in this situation? Because we cannot do much at the front. The only thing we can work is at the back.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Your best option would be, honestly, to take an inch off.
Yeah.
Let me show you with the mirror. Hold the mirror, please. Now, this is the situation at the back.
Yeah.
The hair here grows very fast and it's healthy.
Yeah.
The hair here, it's the most dry part and breaks and it grows very slow. The hair at the top and front hairline grows very slow. What I would suggest, if you don't want to grow the hair, then cut it to here. Remove all this, you see this part that's
Yeah.
hanging?
Yeah.
We remove it all the way to there,
Okay.
okay? So we're talking about an inch and a half,
Yeah.
almost. Then when I do this, I can
Yeah,
go
it's a
ahead
bit-
and
yeah.
remove the damaged ends over here.
Okay. Yeah.
Yes, your haircut will look short. Maybe I will keep a little bit of hair on the neck, like a natural
Yeah.
looking hair, but nothing longer than this.
Yeah, I think I'm fine.
Then when we look at the haircut from the side, it's almost like that. This is if you wanna find a solution and keeping it short. The other solution is do nothing, keep it like that till this part
Goes.
grow to here. And the reason from doing that, not to get your hair long. The
Yeah,
reason
yeah,
from
yeah.
that is to get this long hair to look long enough so it can
To-
sit
to
at
move
the
it in the
front.
front.
Then when it sit at the front, it cover the problem there. When it cover the problem there,
Yeah.
when it cover the problem here, then even if this takes 2 years to grow, you don't need to worry about it.
Okay.
This is gonna take 2 years to grow.
I see. Yeah. Okay. Yes.
Sorry, I know you want a bob, but I cannot.
No. I knew that
cannot-
it's not gonna
I
happen.
cannot give you a bob with
Yeah,
this.
I was just giving you the idea of how it was, and yeah, I am aware because this one was breaking, and I didn't do actually anything to it since December. I'm not using the flat iron anymore.
Good, very good.
Yeah, I used to flat it down all the time when it used to be a bob.
Yeah.
So now I'm using only the hair dryer and the brush.
Okay.
And yeah,
Perfect.
that's pretty much it. So yeah.
Let me give you my feedback on the color. I like what I see here. And with short, funky haircuts, having some blonder pieces like what you have is good because it makes the color looks more funky. It makes the layers looks more funky. I wouldn't go like the picture you showed me and I give you a full color.
Okay.
Personally, I like what I see. I might add only couple of foils here
Okay.
to bring the highlight tiny bit higher, but not much. You won't
Okay.
feel much of a change. You're gonna feel like on the roots here you got a few more, but majority of your roots will remain dark.
Okay.
This is will give you low maintenance. This is will guarantee the hair stays healthy so we can grow it. And as well, it will blend with the regrowth. If you have a few grays, the highlight will take the attention away from them. And most importantly, for your short haircut, we need this blondness. If I tone it down like the color you showed me, it's gonna look very boring. So I would suggest you keep the blonde.
Yeah.
We don't do much. We just
Okay.
add a few foils on the roots,
Okay.
few foils around the hairline, especially to get rid of
Yeah.
this line. And when I do a few foils, I will add a very small amount. So when your hair grow, you don't have this line anymore.
Okay.
Okay? We touch up with that, then we come back. You need to decide what you're gonna do with the cut. Do we
Yeah,
go
that's
short
right.
or we go long? If I would suggest, if
You
you really,
suggest.
I like when I like the short on you. When I'm looking at you, I like the short. I don't think it's a problem if we go to here.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Let's take an inch
Okay.
now. See how you feel about it. Because when I take the hair slightly shorter, I will be able to get rid of a good amount of the damage.
Yeah. Yeah.
So this will help me, at least for the first time, to help you to make the hair healthier.
Okay.
Okay? You combine that with a few highlights and that's it. Simple, but it will set us up for a good plan for the next few months.
Okay.
Okay?
I'm good.
If you want to treat the hair, I can do the anti-frizz treatment for you. We do it only as a treatment without changing the texture. We apply the product, leave it half an hour, a quick blow dry, then we wash it. This way we seal the hair, so if there is a damage, it will stop. If there is a breakage, it will stop. The hair will feel thicker and stronger, and that's it. And you keep growing it.
That's it.
Sounds like a good plan? Yeah? Good? Okay, cool. I'll give you the breakdown of the price, then we start.
Okay.
All right? Yeah,
Yeah,
thank
sure.
you. Yeah.
Yeah.
How you part it? Right, left?
Usually I put it in the middle, but that's
I think they blow dry it already on the right. So
Yeah, that's okay.
We'll keep it. But it looks good on you, this on the side actually. Okay.
Not bad.
So basically, as you can see, I kept it. I removed only an inch, which was more than enough for you.
Yeah. I was really afraid.
Yes.
But we are good.
Yeah, you were freaking out a little bit. Don't cut too much. So the top, I managed to remove a good amount of the most damaged ones, which is good. I worked mainly at the back. So my main work was over here to texturize it a little bit, to blend the layers. I will show you with the mirror now. The color was on the minimum just to break down the darkness in a very gentle way. And the treatment came and just softened the rest of the hair. Okay? So our main job today was just to refine the cut over here. Okay? Now, it's in a mid-range lens. It's a little bit long to cover the neck, so you feel comfortable with that. Okay?
Yes, I'm okay.
It's a very
it's
manageable length.
Exactly.
You can put it in a ponytail, small ponytail.
It's
long
usually
enough,
I don't, but
it's long enough to cover the neck. And the long hanging part here, I added a good amount of layers to feel it's manageable. All right. Now, the more we get to the front and the sides, it's more like closer to a straight cut. Of course, the front's still short, which need time, but there's nothing we could do here till it gets longer.
Yep.
Okay?
Yes. Agreed.
Yeah.
I was afraid at the beginning because I didn't know what you can do, what you cannot. Yeah, but the end result, it's that's fine.
All right, ready. Thank you. Put your hand through.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Thank you, darling. You look great.
Thank you. Thank you so much. And I'm gonna see you when? After how long do I have?
In 3 months.
3 months.
We'll talk.
Thank you.
Thank you. You're welcome.
Thank you.